The US dollar is tanking, markets are in free fall, and some experts are sounding the alarm. This could be the start of a Trumpcession. Could we be on the verge of a financial disaster bigger than 2008? Or is this just another market scare? Today, we're breaking down why the dollar is crashing, what's really fueling the panic, and whether we're staring down the barrel of a full-blown recession. You're watching Elite Global Watch, where we simplify the complex and reveal the hidden. Buckle up, because this could change everything. The dollar's collapse. What's happening? The US dollar is sinking fast. Investors are scrambling, Wall Street is on edge, and global markets are feeling the heat. But what exactly is happening? Just in the past few days, the FTSE 100 plunged, major indexes took a massive hit, and panic is spreading across trading floors. Some experts are already whispering the dreaded R word, recession. The last time we saw the US dollar drop this sharply? Think back to 2008, the financial crisis that wiped out trillions. Or even 2020, when markets collapsed overnight due to the pandemic. But this time, the warning signs were there, and many saw it coming. So, what's actually driving this free fall? Let's break it down. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future global events shaping our world. Thank you. The Trumpcession fears explained. Economists are throwing around a new word, Trumpcession. But what does it mean? It's the idea that Trump's trade policies, tariffs, and economic decisions could be the tipping point for a major recession. Some say it's fear-mongering, others say the warning signs are blindingly obvious. The role of tariffs in trade wars. Let's talk about trade wars because they're back, and they're bigger than ever. Trump's tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada were meant to put America first, but instead, they've triggered retaliation, raised costs for businesses, and sent investors into panic mode. It's déjà vu from his first term, but this time, the stakes are even higher. Inflation and rising costs, the real impact. For everyday Americans, this isn't just about Wall Street numbers, it's about real life. Prices on imported goods are rising, businesses are feeling the squeeze, and economic uncertainty is making jobs less secure. In simple terms, your wallet isn't safe. So, is this just a temporary dip? Or are we watching the beginning of a full-blown economic meltdown? Let's dig deeper. Who's to blame? With the dollar plummeting and recession fears spreading, the big question is, who's to blame? Is this a direct consequence of Trump's economic policies? Or is something even bigger at play? Trump's trade policies and tariffs. Trump's return to aggressive tariffs, especially against China, Mexico, and Canada, was meant to protect American jobs. But instead, it's triggered trade war escalations, raised costs for businesses, and sent shockwaves through global markets. Could this be the economic ticking time bomb that finally exploded? Federal Reserve and interest rate decisions. But hold on, Trump isn't the only factor here. The Federal Reserve has been playing its own game, juggling interest rate hikes and inflation control. Some argue the Fed's slow response to inflation made things worse, while others say they had no choice. So, did the Fed pour fuel on the fire? Wall Street's reaction. Fear or overreaction? And then, there's Wall Street, where panic spreads like wildfire. Investors have dumped stocks, the FTSE 100 is tumbling, and the media is screaming recession. But is this a real financial disaster, or just another overhyped market freakout? One thing's for sure, someone messed up. But the bigger question is, how bad will this get? The global domino effect. What happens if the dollar keeps falling? The US dollar isn't just America's problem, it's the backbone of the global economy. If it keeps sinking, the effects will be felt worldwide. We're talking weaker trade deals, panicking investors, and countries scrambling to protect their own economies. But here's the real question, who benefits from this chaos? Will China, Russia, and BRICS exploit this weakness? There are some countries watching this collapse like hawks, and they smell opportunity. BRICS nations, especially China and Russia, have been pushing to dethrone the US dollar as the world's dominant currency. Could this be their moment to strike? Could we see a shift away from the dollar in global trade? Could this trigger another 2008-style crisis? We've seen what happens when the financial system cracks. 2008 was a warning, and some experts say we're seeing the same red flags today. Bank failures, investor panic, economic slowdowns, it's all lining up. The only difference? This time, the crisis could be even bigger. So, is this the start of a new world order, or just another temporary market shock? What's next? Will the dollar recover or crash further? Is this just a temporary dip, or are we witnessing the beginning of the end for the US dollar? Some experts believe the markets will bounce back, but others warn that we could be heading for a financial catastrophe like we've never seen before. If the dollar keeps crashing, what happens next? Can Trump's policies save or doom the economy? Trump's economic playbook has always been about tariffs, protectionism, and deregulation. But are these policies helping or making things worse? Will his next moves stabilize the economy? Or push it off the cliff? What does this mean for ordinary people? Forget Wall Street, this crisis could hit your wallet. A weaker dollar means higher prices on imports, more inflation, and a possible job market shakeup. If things don't turn around fast, everyday Americans could be the ones paying the price. In conclusion, is this the beginning of the end for the US dollar? Or just another market scare? Do you think Trump's policies will save the economy or sink it even further? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I want to hear what you think. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest financial and geopolitical shocks shaping our world. Stay ahead of the chaos. I'll see you in the next one.